Look, guys, another episode that we're starting right outside the base. What do you know? What's up, invisible corporations? My name is Jimmy, also known as YmmijTortuga, and we are here towards, if this isn't the end game, I don't know what is, but we are ready to fight the far zeniths, and let's see what we're doing. Remember to like videos, subscribe,
Hey, Mr.
and let's go.
Is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it. Thanks.
What about Tilda?
Well, Silence. Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base.
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
Well then.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Enough, both of you. We're in this together, at least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
Oh, he's pissed.
Oh, no. You first.
He's so pissed. Well, I returned to the base.
I'll get everyone in the control room so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base.
Oh, good lord. But before I do that, I need supplies again. Starting to run low on these machine muscles. I don't like that. Good news is that I didn't need any of my health potions. Regala, while her first two phases were annoying, got her in the first time on the third phase. Good lord. All right. So we're heading up to where Gaia was.
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should handle before that?
Is there anything I should handle before that?
All right, people. I need you up in the control room right away.
Just gather everybody. Let's go.
Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break to their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location. Undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower.
The launch
Gaia
tower.
and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard Eric.
Gerard.
But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control. You'll know when you need to. All right. We'll meet up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood?
He's so pissed. I love it so much. Was that Regala?
You two? A minute? Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. You with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
You're trying.
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
On my life. Well, there you go.
Hey, almost time to go after Beta and Gaia. Might be good to check up on everyone first.
Do I want to talk to everybody? You know what? We haven't talked to everybody on camera. Let's do it.
Yeah?
I was thinking we could spar further.
Aloy, aren't we meeting at the beach near the Zenith base?
We are. I just wanted to check in on everyone first. We're finally doing this.
Never thought I'd be off on a mission to take down a bunch of immortals from the stars. I can hear the drinking songs already.
Oh, let's go! I said I was gonna do that, but there's a lot that's gonna happen here.
You, talk to Tilda at all?
I tried. I don't think even a hot forge could melt that ice. And you say she wants to help?
I think so. Well, let's hope.
Mm-hmm. Well.
I guess
I'll see.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Not really interested in that one. Then we got Alva. I don't know where Silence or the others are. There's Talvo. There's Tilda.
There you are. Well done, Aloy. Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon. You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Perceptive as ever. You're right, we were together for a time.
Okay, so... what happened?
We were together?
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks. I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't.
I do genuinely believe she wants to help, but...
She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her.
But I am also cautious.
As time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less, and I wanted more. And so we ended things.
So helping me. Restoring Elizabeth's dream. It's what?
A second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
I do sincerely believe her. I do. I'm still cautious. But oh my gosh.
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were. But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
Okay.
Why did you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place, not just for me. Cultural artifacts of, truly, some of the great...
And you wanted Beta to...
Yes. I thought if it would bring a heritage data beam.
All right.
I'm sorry. She needed its shelter.
We already knew about that, but...
What else can we expect to find in the Zenith base?
As I mentioned in the briefing, our goal will be the command center. That's where Beta and Gaia are being held. There are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small army of them. In addition, they've also been ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit. After hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon works?
No, and he's been very careful not to allow me near it. I'll admit it bothers me, but regardless of how it functions, I am confident it will deactivate the other shields en masse.
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric and Gerard.
Oh, I'm sure Aloy wants a piece of Eric. Yeah, I'm good with that one.
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
I've wondered that for 1,000 years. She was brilliant, visionary. She cared so deeply for the betterment of humanity.
I think I'm also going to talk to Silence, and then I'm going to head out.
She kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think In the end, she had
Never wanted to share a bird.
core
Sounds like
that she
Aloy.
never let anyone be part of. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth back in the proving lab after Farzineth's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes. A most unpleasant conversation.
She said something after the call. I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she? All this time, thank you for telling me.
Oh, there you
I
go.
always hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other. And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Far Zenith, not who I truly am.
Well, there you go. All right.
I'll let you know when it's time.
I'll be here until then. And thank you, Aloy, for giving me this chance. My past has always been a struggle. More than once I've lost everything. But when I look to the future...
Oh, come on, Tilda. Don't betray us.
A universe of new possibilities.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will. I won't let anything get in the way. I promise you that.
Alright, now I gotta see if I can't find Mr. Silence. This is my room.
I'll be gentle. I promise.
Did you need something? Bravo. You managed to sway a Zenith to your side. Care to explain?
Not a chance. I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to optimize. But that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my undertakings. So, ask away.
Since when were you so forthcoming?
Since you turned this into a waiting game. And as it seems you have found modest success, perhaps I'm willing to be generous.
Alright.
Okay, so your big plan, everything you've been manipulating for the last few months. Let me see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it. Then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using a Tenakth army and that weapon. And to get the Tenakth to fight for you, or rather the Sons of Prometheus, armed Regala's rebels with override tech.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing catch-up?
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates at the Spire, you were out here scheming. Why couldn't you just tell me?
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be extreme. And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter how necessary. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation at the Hades Proving Lab.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zeniths at the Hades Proving Lab. They almost killed me.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset, thereby keeping you out of harm's way and, more importantly, out of my way.
So you really didn't know they had their own clone of Elizabeth?
No. Unfortunately, there was no way
Nope.
to know that particular detail.
Detail? Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today.
Huh.
Why create the Sons of Prometheus? You didn't need a bunch of Oseram tinkerers to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades and the Eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting directly involved. Through the Sons of Prometheus, I could execute my plans, all while remaining anonymous.
Tell me about the weapon. How does it work?
I've upgraded the delivery system. It now emits a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
That doesn't fully answer my question.
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones? Yes, Even you can appreciate the value of secrecy when warranted. Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how is knowledge that is mine alone.
There you go.
Why help Regala take over? If you wanted an army, you could have just gone to Hikaru.
Before Regala's rebellion, Hikaru was only concerned with battling machines and fostering friendships with the Karja. Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a threat he couldn't understand.
So helping a bloodthirsty exile was easier.
Yes, exceedingly so. All Regala craved was war against the Karja and anyone who threatens the Tanakh. She would have led the tribe into battle without question, which was precisely what I needed.
While I was out there, I had a couple run-ins with the Quen.
The tribe from across the ocean. And?
Their entire tribe was shaped around the discovery of focuses. One of them, Alva, even joined me here. Don't you want to know more about them?
No. They stumbled upon the greatest technological artifact from the ancient world, and what did they do with it? They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and taboo, creating a pantheon out of corporate shields.
Yes, well, it also led them to Thebes.
Did it now?
So those run-ins with the Quen I mentioned.
Thebes.
Aloy and I teamed up with their expedition to search Thebes.
Thebes.
We found Pharaoh at the end.
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you could prod his brain, like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
Alright, Silence. I think I've talked to you long enough. I'll let you know when it's time to go. And try not to mess with Tilda while you're in here, okay? I don't need the two of you butting heads.
Ah, yes. About your Zinth ally. I wonder if you understand what kind of person you're dealing with. For someone to live as long as she has, outlast as many calamities, well, your goals may be aligned now, but I'd watch for the moment they diverge.
Yeah, I'm aware. Reminds me of someone else I know.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater purpose, Aloy. I'd hoped you'd recognize that by now.
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things. But on this, you just call it a feeling.
Oh, a feeling. You mean you finally had one? Huh. Guess even you can change, Silence.
He hates the fact. Is Regala here? There's Alva. So then we got Zoe. I see Alva. I saw Tilda. Yeah, that's Alva. Silence.
We're taking those space slugs down.
Aaron, Zoe. I don't think Regala's here. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Go to the rendezvous point. That's exactly where we're going. I always forget how weird rendezvous is spelt. Alright. So, yeah, see, this is why I like going for the campfires. Alright, let's go.
It's starting to rain. It's about time.
Alright, we're at Fall's Edge again. Alright, let's get out of here. Although I have to say, maybe instead of... Maybe instead of running there, you know what I have now?
My strength is yours.
You just gotta go above the trees. Let's go! The only problem with this is that I'm flying, and I'm gonna miss a lot of campfires. But I think that's okay. Alright, let's get it. Let's go to the rendezvous point. Let's see what happens here. I have a feeling that's where I'm going, by the way, is off to the right on the screen. That looks like a lookout tower. And considering we're getting pretty dang close to the beach... Yeah, I'm gonna say that's probably where we're going.
Thought this might interest you. 3 of our soldiers have gone missing in the Valley of the Fallen. The whole area is crawling with machines. There have been reports of glowing lights off the coast. Marshal Vera should be at the valley's entrance. She might need your help.
Thanks. I'll look into it when I can. There it is. The Zenith base.
Yeah. That's exactly it. There's the campfire.
There. Rendezvous point. I should take care of everything I can before calling in the others to attack the Zenith base.
If you proceed past this point, you will be locked into Singularity, and the open world will be unavailable for the duration of the quest. So, confirm. No way back. I think this is endgame. I'd rather save the game, but that's fine. I think that's endgame, and I'm going to call it an episode here. We'll enter endgame here in the next episode, just so we don't go too crazy. So, I thank you guys for watching my journey here and everything. It is time to finally take out these bastards. Pardon my language, but I'm over it, especially Eric. Eric needs to go down. I'm not saying that next episode is the final one, but we're getting pretty darn close. Guys, thank you so much for watching this one. We're going to infiltrate the Zenith base in the next episode. Like the video, subscribe if you are new, check out all the other amazing content creators in the description below, and we will see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.